Smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you never miss a video. I want to go ahead and give a huge shout out to Derek Padula on Twitter, who is the author of Dragon Ball Culture, a book that took him 15 years to write. A book that is chock full of every intricate detail of Dragon Ball pertaining to its culture, its history, and its fandom. I'm telling you right now, without him and his knowledge, this video would not be possible. If you would like to earn your Dragon Ball Master's degree, I'm going to leave a link to his Dragon Ball Culture series in the description below and the top comment. Go ahead and check it out. I recommend him highly. I would say out of every waifu, every bae in Dragon Ball, Bulma is definitely the fan favorite waifu. If you put her in a poll against most other characters, you would have her coming out on top, and there is great reason for that, mainly due to the fact that she was there from the very beginning. She is, if not one of the most important characters, at minimum one of the main characters next to Goku in Dragon Ball, and she has gone through an evolution. There aren't that many characters in Dragon Ball that have changed their appearance as much as Bulma has, going through her 80s and 90s phase, all the way through her mom phase, and quickly into her mom phase in Dragon Ball GT, and then coming back down to more of a MILF phase in Dragon Ball Super's Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F, and now we have her looking very kawaii-desu in Dragon Ball Super Broly. She has gone through a plethora of different types of outfits, but there has always been the Holy Grail, the one outfit that there is barely any knowledge about. There's barely anything that tells you exactly where it comes from and when she's worn it, because all you know is what the outfit looks like. Now, this outfit goes by many names, and that's part of the reason that it's very hard to pin it down, because you don't know what you're looking for. You either go with Mechanic Bulma, you go with S.H.Figuarts Bulma on motorcycle, which is one of the most prominent ways that you guys can go ahead and check this out, because of the fact that there are some models and figurines of this version of Bulma, or just Bulma's motorcycle. That's another one you can use. I prefer to go with Biker Bulma, because that's essentially what she is. She's on a really cool looking bike, which is kind of reminiscent of the bike that Goku was riding to save Bulma in Dragon Ball, but a lot more militarized and a lot more badass, and this Bulma screams badass. She is looking exactly like a mechanic. That's kind of why a lot of the ways that you can find her is by Mechanic Bulma, but she more intensely looks like a mercenary, because she's got a submachine gun and she just looks like she's ready for action. This Bulma means business, but again, all the knowledge that we have for this character is very limited, and that is the reason that I needed to reach out to Derek Padula, because on my own I couldn't find anything. I could barely find anything besides the figurines and the statues of this character. I couldn't find much information, so I reached out to Derek Padula on Twitter. I'm going to leave a link to his Twitter in the description below as well, and I reached out to him asking him a few questions if he knew exactly what version of Bulma this is, and this was in his series Dragon Ball Culture, and the information for this character is quite astonishing. This version of Bulma originated on a Dragon Ball manga cover. She isn't from the anime, she isn't from anything else, she is from the manga cover. Now let's take a look at the design of Bulma herself and what exactly she is wearing. It looks like she is actually wearing a motorcycle riding gear with the letters NAX on the gloves, boots, and on the goggles around her neck. Behind her is a dirt bike that is more than likely a 1984 Honda CR250R. And right behind her we have Goku jumping up in the air and shouting. Now it is more than likely that NAX, which is on her motocross gear, is Toriyama's play on the word fox from the famous American motocross clothing company. Or it may be a imaginary acronym such as North American Motocross, motocross being the X. And the gun that she has on her side is an Uzi, and it seems that this whole fit is for a rough and tumble life, an adventurer's life, and that Uzi is to protect her against any bandits or anyone that would do her harm on her adventures to gain all the Dragon Balls. In this panel of the Dragon Ball manga, we see Bulma wearing a similar outfit to the one that she has in that cover art. Not the same, but very, very similar. This is really the only time that we see it in the Dragon Ball manga, but we actually do have one clip here from the Dragon Ball anime ending where we see a small clip of this cover art in motion. So it actually shows us what it would look like completely animated for a small amount of time. Again, I am just really happy that we can finally put a lid on the mystery of Biker Bulma and exactly what the meaning is behind this iconic cover art and where this outfit finally originates from. It's very nice to finally get some closure over exactly what this piece actually means. And with that being said, I want to thank Derek Padula heavily for helping out on today's episode. Thank you so much, Derek Padula. And if you made it to this point in the video, you are now part of the hashtag End of Video Squad. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Make sure to drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured in my next video. Today, I'm going to be responding to Wild Force. I like Bardock's armor and his more caring personality towards Goku in DBS Broly. To be honest, the other one is definitely very cool, but I prefer the DBS one by just a bit. Personally, for me, I love the armor from the Bardock special way more because I'm way more used to it. I think it looks way more badass and it gives Bardock that very unique feeling, but it doesn't make sense being that Bardock is a low-class warrior. Like, why would he have this really defined and specific unique armor that would signal out somebody that's like of a higher class? And I think that in Dragon Ball Super Broly, it makes more sense for him to have armor that looks like everybody else because he is of that low class. I mean, him and Guine live in like a dirt hut essentially in that movie, so it would make sense in that context. And again, I like in DBS Minus a lot that he is more caring toward Goku and he actually gives a shit about him, which as a father I definitely enjoy. I just think that he also forgets about Raditz a lot and Raditz completely forgot about them, so something must have happened there where Bardock didn't have that time with Raditz, or maybe he cares more about Goku because he left Raditz and really wasn't around for Raditz before Raditz was shipped off, so Raditz doesn't really care about Guine or Bardock, and Bardock wished that he had more time with Raditz and he cared more about him. Maybe that's the reason that this Bardock is a little bit different. But again, the one from the special has a much cooler main character backstory as opposed to the one in DBS Broly. Anyway, thank you so much, Wild Force, for your comment. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.